And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Angels. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And on Jack Kachanowicz.
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him.
Okay, all set to go. And the batter now, Luis Matos. Not even close there. And we're underway. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. One away. Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. Sinker is working today.
That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Elliot Ramos. Just off the inside edge. Inside, just missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
And another ball. Two outs, base is empty.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Inside, and that's ball four.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Matt Chapman stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Ramos leads off first with two down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Ripped on the ground to second. They kept the force, and the inning is over. So the Giants leave one. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Angel Stadium. And towing the slab here, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Fastball for a strike.
I got a ball, one strike.
That's off the mark. 2-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Next to hit, Luis Rengifo. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Nobody out, runner at first. Next pitch is downstairs. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4.
He's out.
3. And they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now batting, Mike Trout. And first offering is fouled off. And a slider misses down and away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Angels held in check. We played an inning. No score. Back in Anaheim, at the plate, Casey Schmidt. Kochanowicz back to work. That's to third. Davis with the throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Tyler Fitzgerald digs in now. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Next offering is in for a strike. No score here in the second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Two down, bases empty. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw into second, and he's out.
Yeah, you're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And here's the veteran outfielder, Jorge Soler. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him swinging. 2 away now. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
And now Nolan Shanuel. First offering, and it just misses. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Into center. And that'll get down for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
J.D. Davis in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Squirts away a little bit. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. And it's gone. Home run. He'll circle the bases. His first homer of the year. It's 2-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. And stepping in is the speedy Kyron Paris. Swing and a ball popped up. Fitzgerald. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. 2-run shot for the Angels this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Now, Sam Huff. Huff, in his second season, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2016. Fouled off down the right side. Here's a rocket out to left. And there's one away. Digging in, Christian Koss. First pitch just misses. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And now 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Luis Matos. And that one clips the corner. Up and in, and it's a ball and a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's Tim Anderson. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed
one
there.
ball, 1 strike.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Foul ball there. Anderson on at first, nobody out. Late swing fouled off. And the 0-2. Next
One
offering
ball,
is outside.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Kicks and deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Inside ball.
Runner at first with no outs here. The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now here is Luis Rengifo. He hit into a double play his first time up. Anderson runs. Swing and a foul straight back. Just missed.
1-1.
Man at first, one away. Next
Ball
pitch
back
is outside. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Next offering is down low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Popped up on the left side of the infield. Koss. And there are 2 down. Here's Mike Trout. Struck out swinging his first time. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that just misses.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
And that one missing low.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Grounded out to short in his first trip. And that's
Ball, that's off the
outside.
plate.
1-0. Next offering is foul back. And that's a little high.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Logan O'Hoppe up next for the Angels. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So bases all loaded up. O'Hoppe getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Just missed.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Check swing, and he went. And a count 2-1. Bases loaded, 2 down here in the last half of the 3rd. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Start of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Willie Adames. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Just missed.
Ball 1.
That one fouled off. That's outside. The count now 2-2. The other way. And there's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Ramos, the next Giant to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And that's in there at the knees.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. He's 0 for 1. Curve in the dirt. That clips the corner.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
This one in the dirt. On the ground, could be 2. Anderson to second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. And midway in the 4th, Angels 2 and the Giants nothing. Back in Anaheim, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Nolan Schanuel. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Yastrzemski. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's J.D. Davis. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a foul straight back. One down, base is empty. And now it's even up.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Out towards left center. And there's 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. Kyren Paris, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Right down to shoot. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We're headed to the 5th. Angels 2 and the Giants nothing. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt.
All right, Los Angeles.
Kochanowicz back to work. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, these Giants need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And there's a ball.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next offering is in the dirt. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Fitzgerald swings through that one as he comes to the plate. One out, base is empty. In the dirt.
1-1.
And 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
Ball.
That misses the zone,
1 strike.
and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
To third, and that's just foul. On the ground to third. Davis with the throw to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Mike Yastrzemski up here.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Foul ball.
Down almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And
1
ball
ball,
1.
2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Goes down looking. Still nothing on the Angels 2 and the Giants nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Tim Anderson. There's a strike.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
And that one is inside. Right through there for a strike.
A 1-2 count, all he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ward in the box
Ball 1, no
here.
strike.
Lets that one go for a ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. There's the strike. One down, base is empty. On a line, base hit. One gone, runner at first. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. There goes the runner. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Two down. Here's Trout. He is struck out and he is walked. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And first offering is fouled off. Dribbled up the third baseline, but it kicks foul. Ward off of first with two away. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner to second with two gone.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
First and second, two outs. And now it's going to be Jorge Soler. And a foul ball.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Next
Ball
pitch
one.
misses. 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's down and in.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swings through that high fastball.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Logan O'Hoppe on deck for the Angels. And they're all loaded up.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Verlander done in this one. Walk's a big problem for him today as he leaves on the hook for the loss. Back after a quick break with the new pitcher. A new arm into the game, the righty Jordan Hicks.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs. That starter left for him.
Logan O'Hoppe now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. That is upstairs for ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. On to first. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Angels threaten but leave them loaded. They're up 2-0. Top 6. Now it's the Giants catcher, Sam Huff. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And that drops in for a strike.
Dude, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Christian Koss, the next Giant to hit. Fought off foul. Koss, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The Angels holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's a base hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And up next for the Giants, Luis Matos. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Move to first, and he's back in safely. Stops it on a slide. The feed for 1. Out. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Angels 2 and the Giants nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Camilo Doval up and throwing. Rodriguez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And the 0-1. And that misses off the outside edge. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Hey! 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
You got this.
On the ground, out to short. And no throw. He's into first easily.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Now it's J.D. Davis. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
1 Ball one, no strikes. Shanwell aboard here at first with nobody out. That missed by a lot. Now 2-0. Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And misses inside. Out front, rip foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
First and second, no outs. And next for the Angels, Kyren Paris. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
0-1. Tap foul at the plate. First and second, no outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Ripped to right, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Safe. And they're up by 3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The man they call TA7, Tim Anderson, into the box. 1 for 2.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. That one misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
Double play ball to second. There's one. Out. And a run scores on the double play. Back to the top of the lineup, Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. And that's down and away. Two down, nobody on.
Hey!
And that is in for a strike. 1 and 2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 6 full. Angels 4 and the Giants nothing. Top of inning number 7, Willie Adames stands in. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 32 getting ready to go. Kikuchi also throwing. Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even 1-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. A strikeout and a walk. Looked like it was a little bit up. The Giants down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Comebacker to the mound. Over to first and 2 away to start the 7th. Two down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman. That to right. Soler gets under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Bottom of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. Right side, hard hit to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. So now the DH spot, Mike Trout. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. His 7th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jordan Hicks out of the game. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they turn things over to the righty, Randy Rodriguez. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now Jorge Soler. And a foul ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
That's to third. Chapman over to first in time. 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. Now a chance for Logan O'Hoppe. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. In the air, right field, Yastrzemski. That is the inning. Mike Trout doing Mike Trout things. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 32.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And digging in for San Francisco, Casey Schmidt. That's in for a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Line to left, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, not in time.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over, and that allowed him to rip that ball down.
Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. Just missed.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next offering is downstairs. Action in the Angels bullpen. Jose Soriano, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner comes in from second to score, and they cut the lead.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Fitzgerald leads off second with nobody out. And that skips into dirt.
1-1.
Man at second. Fouled off to the right. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering way off the plate. That one the other one. To first. First out in the top of the 8th. Sam Huff, the next Giant to hit. And that one fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. Gets him to chase after that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 now. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Koss at the plate and takes high there.
Counts 1-0.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Fitzgerald around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-2. 2 outs, runner at first. Luis Matos, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Just missed.
Outside.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
2 outs.
Ball 2.
Now one missed. Willie Adames waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Angels 5 and the Giants 2. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel. Rodriguez back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Yastrzemski makes a nice grab and a full sprint.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide.
Davis,
1-0.
the next to hit, takes ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night
1
like
ball, 1
tonight,
strike.
last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Kyron Paris, the next to hit for the Angels. And base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's Tim Anderson. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. And it's fouled away. Paris off of first with 2 away. Line drive, base hit right field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Hit hard on the ground to short. Jump throw. What a play. Inning over.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kenley Jansen.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And now it's the Giants DH, Willie Adames. 1 for 3. Swings and misses. It's 0-1. Jansen, 37 years young, and he's a native of Curacao. That's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Ramos stands in now and watches strike 1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Paris makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs. So it's their last chance in this one. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Matt Chapman. 0 for 3 in this one. And a slider in there for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And there's a ball. Hard hit, right side. Ball game.
Well, Blake, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
And your final score, 5-2. Kenley Jansen picking up the save. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.